Hello everybody, as always my name is Chris and we're back for another Leaving the Rock video. I've actually got quite a few movies watched since I decided to start this project and, well yeah, we need to keep getting these videos out. I want to keep making these videos, I want to keep progressing and I want to keep, well, leaving the rock. And today we're starting with a film that you might be surprised to find I never actually saw until very recently. Tangled. Firstly, I will mention a couple of rules. I mention this every time, more or less word for word the same, but I'm going to keep saying it because, well, I've got dislikes on these, so obviously some people aren't getting the message. These are obvious, but I've done film reviews before. Oh boy, some people do not realise them. So, number one, I'm not a professional film reviewer. This is not my job, nor is it what I'm trying to be or what I'm trying to make. Secondly, this is a first impressions review, meaning I've only seen the film the once and I've no doubt missed little details and Easter eggs. Although, as always, if you ever think of any that might interest me, because I am interested, leave them down below. I'm eager to learn, so let me know down below if you can think of things I miss. Oh, and there will be spoilers, but if you want to skip them and get straight to my conclusion, timecode will be there this time. I normally do it there, but let's make it harder for myself and do it there. So, Tangled. Tangled is a 2010 American animated musical film by Walt Disney Productions, directed by, I'll get this right, Nathan Grano and Byron Howard. His name's much easier to pronounce, and starring Mandy Moore, Zachary Levi and Donna Murphy. Tangled is a Disney animated adaptation of the original Rapunzel story from I don't know when. Literally no one knows, dates unknown, but it was one of the many that was collected together by the Brothers Grimm and published in 1812. Interestingly, Disney, this is not the first time Disney have pulled from Brothers Grimm. They've actually done that quite a few times, including for both Snow White and The Princess and the Frog, and many others aside. As always, we'll be splitting into several categories to easily look at it, and we'll start with the cast. I don't really have a huge amount to say about the cast, but I also don't really have any complaints either. Mandy Moore, Zachary Levi, Donna Murphy, they all did their jobs fantastically, as did all the other cast, and there wasn't really a single character or a single voice actor that I felt the voice didn't really work for what they were doing. Yeah, all in all, it was just a good casting. When it comes to the soundtrack, and maybe people disagree with me on this, I would say it's good but not great. There are certainly some great songs. When Will My Life Begin, Mother Knows Best, I See the Light. However, these are not really the catchiest songs that Disney's ever done. They're enjoyable. You'll enjoy them when you watch the film. You may even listen to them a little bit afterwards. But I think you're unlikely to see them on repeat or to have them on repeat yourself, like so many have had with like the likes of Frozen or even the more recent Encanto. The visuals, it's certainly nice, but I wouldn't say it's anything special. I mean, it's well done. It's beautifully animated as you would expect. It looks good with, you know, with the exception of a few moments though, like, you know, the light scene and so on, there's nothing really special. I have no complaints about it, but if someone was asking me about the film, it's probably not something I would bring up. Now let's take it to a couple of standout moments I particularly love, and the first one has to be the song When Will My Life Begin and everything that goes with it. I actually felt this was a really great way to sort of start it off. You know, it gave us our introduction to Rapunzel, it teaches us a lot about her feelings, her thoughts, and also really what her life has been like up until this point. And it's really, really helpful. Like it really helps to set the tone, and it's just very well done. The other part has to be the battle between Rapunzel, Flynn and her mother. We all knew that something was going to happen, we all knew what was coming, but we didn't know what was going to happen. And damn, this actual battle was full of surprises and twists, and you just didn't know what was going to happen. And it would make your eyes widen more than once. Normally at this point I would pick out a couple of flaws, but I feel like it's hard to do. This was actually quite different because I don't really see any noticeable problems. I feel like this was designed to be quite a safe film for Disney, something inoffensive and that would more or less be guaranteed to get the money, if I'm being blunt, and that wouldn't really get any complaints. And yeah, that's exactly what they did with this. It didn't really have any major flaws, it just sort of flowed well. I mean, yeah, there were definitely some stronger bits and some weaker bits, but there was nothing that was really, you know, bad. Well now, welcome back, spoiler skippers. I guess you want to know what I think of the film, huh? I would say I'd give it about a 7 out of 10. I give it that ranking for a couple of reasons. First of all, being that this is not necessarily my kind of film. You know, nothing against them, but it wouldn't be... If I was given a selection of films, I would not pick a animated musical film, usually. There's thing I tend to gravitate more towards. So for me personally, it wasn't as strong of a choice. But also because I felt that while this was a good film, it wasn't necessarily a great film. It wasn't necessarily something special. You know, Disney have produced stronger films than this one. So would I recommend it? Yeah, I would 100% recommend it. I've perhaps been more critical of this film than I thought I was going to be, but it is good, it is fun, and if you enjoy the sort of standard Disney animated musical films, you're going to enjoy this one. I don't know if this is one of the Disney greats, but that doesn't mean it isn't good, because it really is. You will enjoy it. If you like this kind of film, you will have a good time. And that was Tangled. That was Leaving the Rock episode 5, and this is us continuing to do these. Let me know what you think about Tangled down below, as well as anything I might have missed, and also what you think about anything I said, everything else, whatever, down below. As always, any and all constructive criticism is welcome. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Chris, and I'll hopefully see you soon in the next video.